While building data pipelines in Coalesce, you may encounter errors with the nodes or configuration of your pipeline. Knowing how to troubleshoot these errors is important for the success of your data projects. There are two distinct types of errors you may encounter: Coalesce deployment errors and Snowflake errors. In this video, we'll discuss Snowflake errors, what they look like, and how to resolve specific Snowflake errors. Within Coalesce, you may encounter errors with creating, running, or configuring nodes that are the result of Snowflake SQL or compilation errors. These errors are not specific to Coalesce, but rather are issues with how the SQL that Coalesce is trying to run on Snowflake is compiled or run. Let's explore 3 Snowflake errors you may encounter in the Coalesce interface and how to resolve them. A common issue you may encounter is a syntax error where a closed parentheses is missing. While this error is not exclusive to missing a data type, it is primarily indicative of a missing data type within the mapping grid of a node. To verify this is the issue, you can either explore the mapping grid to ensure all columns are assigned a data type, or you can explore the DDL that Coalesce is running in Snowflake to verify the error. To resolve this error, you can simply add a data type in the mapping grid, recreate the node, and you are good to go. Another error you may encounter is an object already exists error. This usually happens as a result of an object existing in Snowflake with the same name as the object you are creating, but materialized differently, such as a view instead of a table. Coalesce will not allow you to create 2 nodes of the same name in the current workspace, but if a pre-existing object exists in Snowflake with the same name and different materialization of an object you are creating currently, you may run into this error. To resolve this error, you can do a few things. First, Coalesce will inform you of the materialization of the object that already exists in Snowflake. If you no longer need this object, you can drop this object from Snowflake and recreate the node you are working on in Coalesce. If you need the object that is causing a conflict within Snowflake, you can rename the object you are working on in Coalesce to ensure a distinct name for all objects you are creating within Snowflake. Finally, you may wish to just override the current object in Snowflake. In this case, you can match the materialization of the node that is throwing the error and recreate the object. A final error you may encounter is specific to dimension nodes. When creating a dimension node, you are required to provide a business key for the node to allow Snowflake to understand what the primary key of the table is. If the key provided is not unique and Coalesce attempts to insert a non-unique record into an object in Snowflake, Snowflake will throw a duplicate record detected DML error. This error is not immediately intuitive for how to solve within Snowflake, but is easy to resolve. Snowflake is effectively telling us that the business key of the object is not unique because it has identified a duplicate record. To resolve this, we need to ensure that the business key within our dimension node is unique to each record inserted. Once we have updated our business key, we can recreate and rerun the node and be free from this error. Working with SQL can be complicated. If you encounter an error while working with Coalesce that you are unable to resolve, you can file a support ticket with our team at help.coalesce.io. You can also view our video on Coalesce deployment errors if the issue you are running into is not specific to Snowflake or SQL.